Hi everyone, today I will show you how to start 3D in AutoCAD. Let's start. For 3D we have to click here on the gear icon. Here click on 3D modeling. And now we are in AutoCAD 3D and this is AutoCAD 2025. So this is the workspace of 3D AutoCAD and you will find here modeling, palettes, solid editing, draw, modify, and we have here views. So how you can start your 3D modeling? First, you have to click here on the home icon and now you are in isometric view. So now it's looking good to create a solid. Click here on box, click on screen, and now you have to give the length and width and height of the box. I will give 100, then press tab, again give 100, press tab, and I will give height 200, again press tab. Now this box is created, and to see in solid we have to click here on conceptual. Once you click on conceptual, the box or object will be solid. Click here on orbit to rotate the object. Press escape. Now click on home. And here we have to click on parallel view. Now it is not looking parallel, so we have to click here parallel. Now it is looking parallel. Next one, we will create a cylinder. For that we have to click here and it's asking diameter. You type, because D is blue, so I will give diameter 100. Now we have to give a height and I will give height 250. And now this cylinder is created. These are the basic shapes which we are creating in 3D. Again click here. You click on cone. Here you can select 3P, 2P, elliptical. I will select elliptical. And you can draw the cone. And so on. You can create the sphere also, pyramid, wedges. So now if you have your own shape, how you will create your own shape? Click here on 2D wireframe, click on top. Now you draw something. Let's say I will draw here. I will press ortho on. Now let's say we have this shape and we want to make a 3D model of this one. To extrude any object in AutoCAD 3D, we have to make it single entity. Means we have to join all these different lines to a single polyline. For that, you click on modify, select here on join, and select all these lines. Now you can see that now it is a single entity and we can extrude. Click here, click on southwest isometric view. Now click on extrude, select the object, enter. If you want to extrude up, move the cursor up. If you want to extrude down, move the cursor down. And I will give height 300. Again click here on, you can see conceptual. Over here you can see hidden. Click on orbit to rotate, or you can see a realistic. Select here, type change properties. You can change the color as well. So this is the basics how we can start AutoCAD 3D. Now click here, come back to 2D wireframe, and again click here, south west isometric view. Now we will cut a hole here in this box. For that, I will create a reference line from this midpoint to perpendicular of this one, and I will create a circle here. And I will give diameter 100. Now click on extrude, select the circle, enter. Either you give a height or just drag it down. Click here on concept. You can see in the orbit, we already create a cylinder here. Now we will make a hole. For that, we have to click here, subtract. Click on subtract, select the main object, enter, select subtract object, enter. We make a hole here. So in this way you can cut any shape or any size in AutoCAD. Now I will make it top again, and here I will create another rectangle here. Click on isometric view, and here you click on extrude, select the object, enter, and give the height 250. Now we give the height 250, and you want to extrude the upper face to align this one. Simply click on press pull, select the face, and just match it. So now once you click this one, this is a separate object and this one is a separate object. How we can combine into a single object? For that we have to click on here a solid union, select this one, select both the object, enter. Now it is a single object. Again click on southwest isometric view. So in this way we can start AutoCAD 3D. These are the basics, and once you start your practice you will become an expert in AutoCAD 3D. Hope you understood how we can start AutoCAD 3D.